Hey everybody, got another Bible review to show you guys today. This is a ESV Reader's Bible from Crossway. It comes in a slipcase. We got it out of the slipcase, of course. It comes in a nice little slipcase like this. This Bible comes in this cloth over board cover. Also comes in a true tone cover and a top grain cover that I am just wanting to try to acquire really bad. Here's the ISBN, if I can get it to focus. There you go. And the retail is like $30, but I think they're on sale on Christian Book for about $18, I think. I got this one in a trade, which I was really excited to do. I love trading Bibles around and enjoying a Bible for a little while and then trading and getting something else. Keeps me from spending a lot of money doing it. So anyway, this is the cloth over board edition. You can see it's really attractive. It's got the raised ribs on the spine with the Crossway ESV English Standard Version Holy Bible. The raised ribs are not really huge, but they have some good definition. They make it look really good. I like the raised ribs. I do like the cloth over board editions as opposed to a normal hardback. Still would probably prefer a soft cover to a hardback in the Reader's Bible, because I'll be holding it, more than anything. So anyway, when you open it up, it's got the attractive paste down paper liner. See, this is not an issue with a hardback having a paste down liner. The only issue you'll have is it not being edge lined. The point of the most wear will be right here on the front and on the back. So just keep that in mind, that that's your weakest point of the binding. So anyway, it is not gilded. It's a white page edges. It has the beautiful head and tail bands with on this edition, two brown ribbons. And it is Smith sewn. And when you open it up, you can see how it lays nice and flat. And it's a single column layout. Let's go to the beginning. I can give you the publication information and just kind of go through it. So, like, of course, this is a trade, so I'm not going to really show the presentation page. It has some writing on it. But when you get to the publication page, you can see it's a China printing 14, R.R. Donnelly printing. And there's your title, the ESV Bible Reader's Edition. And you also have the 6-volume Reader's Edition. This is the single volume Reader's Edition, obviously. And its dimensions are about 7 3/4 by maybe 5 1/4 across. And it's about 1.5 inches thick, something like that. So it's not too terribly big. Easy to hold. It's not really heavy. Maybe 2.5 pounds, something like that. So anyway, when you get into the text, you have your title page. You have your introduction. All of your little title introductions are going to be in red, which is really attractive. And your page numbers are going to be in red. It's really cool. See this layout is just really nice. It's a 9.5 point font, a little bit bigger than the Legacy, which is also single column. And the Heritage, I think, is like an 8.5 or something. So this is probably one of the larger single column, the fonts for a single column ESV that you're going to find being made in that today. So it's really attractive. It's got pretty good paper. I don't know all the specs on the paper, but it is line matched. and it is it's really well done. The paper's nice, but in a reading edition, you usually will find a little bit better paper, because that's the purpose is for reading. So anyway, you can see how it goes. It's single column layout, 9.5 font, really nice to read. When we get to the back of the edition, you can see the words of Christ are in black, and I prefer the black letter text, just because I'm so picky about the red letter that it could get distracting for me. Now, I really like the red they used in the book, titling at the top, book and chapter and verse titling. I wouldn't have minded that red, or maybe a little darker, but I love that it's black letter. So anyway, there's no references, of course. There's I want to say about a 3/4 inch margin around the text. So I guess if you wanted to write a note here and there, you'd have a little bit of room too. When you get to the back, it goes into some maps, since there's no concordance and no references. I'll get there and show you. You get to the back of the text, and you have like one blank sheet of paper, and then you have your Bible maps. You only have 4 maps, but the maps are on like a Bible paper. It's not a glossy cardstock, but it's a nice Bible paper, nice thick paper, and it's thicker than what the rest of the Bible's in, but it's definitely not a glossy cardstock. So anyway, the maps are there. You got a couple of blank sheets, and then your end pages, and there's the back right there. So that's basically it. There's not much more to it than that. If you have any questions or any other suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching. God bless.